Hello everyone, Lawton here with Verified Investing, back with another Pro Charts video. This one about market movers, and the markets are definitely moving. The S&P is flat to positive, and the Qs are actually down about 1%. To get a better understanding of what exactly is happening, let's hop right into the charts and discuss it together. So we'll start with the S&P, which initially did open up bit lower, down about 0.25%, and then pushed up and is slightly positive to slightly in the money. And you can see heading straight into the open, we had a really good sell here, about a 0.2%. We'll get to the reason for that pullback soon. But for me, next level of resistance probably around this 755 to 757 region. Next one is the QQQ, which is deeply negative, big in the red, down about 1% today. If we take a look at the pre-market, you'll see something similar. A bunch of selling, had a decent bounce here, about a 0.7% before another fall, and we're trading not exactly at the lows, but like in the middle to lower end range of the day, down 1%. And the final one I want to talk about is the SMH, the semiconductor industry, down about 5%. Now, if we go ahead, take a look at the 1 minute and go back to the pre-market, you'll see where everything started to go awry. A steep fall, about 2% fall in the SMH, which doesn't usually move that much. But it did look like we're going to make a new all-time high today, but that selling certainly did not help. Now, the question is, what happened and what moved the market? And in this case, it is Meta. You can see Meta is up about 10% today. This $1.5 trillion company at its highest point today was up about 11.5%. And taking a look at it, you can see at that same time, around 8:33, 8:34, we had an explosive push up, about an 8% rise higher in Meta. And the question is, well, why? What's the news, right? Why is Meta up so much for this $1.5 trillion company to be up so much? Well, it's because Meta builds Meta Compute and Cloud, and they're going to sell their excess AI compute, right? They have deals with Google, CoreWeave, and Oracle, and that's massive. Why is that? Because another player has stepped in to make these AI cloud and all these AI impede on the AI industry, right? We've talked a lot about how some of these AI stocks have been absolutely insane, right? Namely, Micron and SanDisk, these memory stocks. So let's take a look at Micron really quick. As Micron, really big sell here on Micron, right? One of the forerunners in the AI kind of revolution. Big sell because it says, hey, these large companies with the increasing cost in chips, increasing cost in memory, are going to invest in their own AI infrastructure and potentially change their business model, right? Like Meta's doing, to kind of say that we don't need to pay your inflated and crazy prices. And if we just go down the list, all these companies, all these semiconductors, they're all taking a beating, right? They're all taking a beating because of this, right? And SanDisk as well. SanDisk, this memory stock, taking an absolute beating, down 10% today off of this news. When the news initially came out, I thought, well, this is good for Meta. Why are the markets falling? It's because it's just showing that Meta doesn't need everybody else, right? Next stock having an insanely great push here on Reddit. So Reddit is up 13% today, just off of momentum in the stock, right? The meme Wall Street Bets community is live, is well alive, and they continue to push some stocks higher, namely Wendy's. But Reddit is what we're focusing on today, up 13% today. For me, a couple areas of resistance I'm watching is the 204.50 region should be resistance at that pivot high, and then the gap fill here around 213.60. these two areas should provide a significant amount of resistance for Reddit if we can get a nice push up into there. This is a gap fill from earnings from February, in which they had positive earnings and revenue, but still dropped. Right, it'll be interesting to see. Reddit does have earnings in just over a month in August, so it'll be something interesting to see if we get a pullback around $214 there on Reddit. Next stock I'd like to talk about is APP. APP also kind of moving like a meme stock, is up significantly, up 10% today at its highest, right? Was up around 11%. And I was originally wondering why it was moving up, right? I was trying to understand because it came out the past couple of days that the CEO was continuing to sell his shares. So the question is, why is AppLovin up? And it's because Raymond James did say that they're changing APP to a strong buy. So an analyst upgrade, right? As well as, they're going to move into using AI ad tools, right? I feel like AI is just a buzzword you can throw into anything and watch your stock absolutely rip to the upside. So that's definitely something that you're going to have to watch here on APP AppLovin. I mean, for me, next level of resistance on this APP, if we continue to push higher, is going to be 622. There's a nice pivot high there. That'd be one opportunity to short, and then of course the psychological number right here around $600 would be an additional level. I'd look for, hey, maybe it comes there in a little bit, and face resistance. And then the last one I want to talk about is HIMS. Great push up here. They have a profit target increase based from Canaccord, and the stock continues to push higher. Now, for me, the first level of resistance, of course, is going to be this. It's not just a psychological number that helps, certainly, that $40 level. But if we look historically, right, at this $40 level, it has had a lot of consolidation in and around this level, right? This is support kind of bouncing near there, support. We can even move this a little higher, right? Support. Then it comes down, resistance, and coming back up and into it. So if we can get above $40, I definitely expect a potential pullback here on HIMS. All right, guys. With that being said, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this community. Please like this video, subscribe to this video, and also don't forget, we have a massive annual sale, 40% on all of our courses right now on the Verified Investing website, including my Zero to Trader in 60 Minutes Crypto Edition, teaching you everything you need to know to start trading cryptocurrency from nothing. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.